Yo, Steve here.
And Larson.
We here at Top 10 for the Win love nothing more than to debunk myths.
Yeah, you consider us the Friendo Myth Busters.
No, you can't say that. That's copyrighted. You can't do that. That's already a show. You can't do that.
How about the Friendo Myth Hunters?
Yeah, there you go. Call us the Friendo Myth Hunters. And so here you go, our top 10 gaming myths. Enjoy.
Myth debunkers.
Myth breakers.
Breakers.
Myth breakers?
Myth breakers.
Code breakers. Number 10. Grand Theft Bigfoot. So some weird rumor started after San Andreas dropped back in the 2004 that fucking Bigfoot shows up.
Apparently the big elusive bastard popped up in the foresty region of Mount Chiliad, probably walking awkwardly on grainy 8mm films.
But try as you may, you will find no Bigfoot outside of a mod in San Andreas. You may, however, find a large amount of crashed cars and burned hookers if you visit the state, after me and Larson have played the game. Number 9. The Madden Curse. Alright, y'all know the deal. If you're an NFL star picked to appear on the cover for the latest installment of the mega popular Madden series, you are doomed.
Yeah, Garrison Hurst, Michael Vick, Vince Young, the names go on and on. Players who show up on Madden and subsequently get injured or start sucking wiener.
Yeah, the curse is ridiculous if you think about it. Tons of NFL players get injured or start sucking in general every year, irregardless of whether or not they appear on the cover of Madden or not.
Plus, plenty of Madden cover boys have been just fine post-cover.
Consider this myth intercepted.
Wouldn't it be more like sacked?
I don't know, it's kind of a pick 6, I think.
Face mask.
15 yards.
Personal foul.
Number 8. Mortal Kombat Blood Code. When Mortal Kombat dropped in the arcades, people went nutso over the wonderful red gore contained within.
Yeah, but when the game dropped for consoles, namely the Super Nintendo and the Sega Genesis, it was assumed that all the blood could be played with in your living room.
Nope. Only the Sega peeps could bloody it up. The Super Nintendopes, contrary to popular myth, had no code to access the red groovy.
Funtality.
Lack of funtality. Number 7. Gaming influences violence. A lot of people, mostly just congressmen, think that video game violence leads to real-life violence. But there's never been any substantial study that proves video games leads to kids being more violent.
Crazy will always be crazy, irregardless of whether or not Crazy plays Doom or Quake or Pikmin or whatever.
Yeah, I played all that stuff back in the day, and I never shot anybody.
But you are crazy.
Number 6. Nintendo blowjobs. Ooh, crap. My copy of Blades of Steel isn't working when I shove it into my NES.
There's an easy fix, dickhead. Just take it out, blow on the insides, and stick it back in. Should work now.
Or you could just take it out and put it back in and it does the same fucking thing. Blowing had nothing to do with it.
Magic.
Number 5. Revive Aerith. Remember how that broad died in Final Fantasy VII, shocking everyone who played the game?
Remember how there were a few hidden ways you could revive her?
Yeah, psych your mind. No, you cannot.
Yeah, contrary to what a lot of FF nerds want to believe, this was never made possible.
Yeah, speaking of dead people that could never be revived. Number 4. Saddam Anonymous hacks the PS2. Back before Saddam Hussein became the star of disturbing grainy YouTube hanging videos, he was a brutal Middle East dictator known for murdering his enemies and, plotting against the free world.
He also loved making weapons.
Yeah, so when Iraq imported 4,000 PS2 units back in the 2000s, the world got worried that Hussein was trying to create some super duper computer with PlayStation parts to make missile control computers or some shit.
But jolly old English intelligence debunked the idea swiftly, saying that if Iraq wanted high-power computers, they could just import high-power computers.
Yeah, no sanctions against that, contrary to what a lot of people think. Also, apparently it's a lot harder to mash PS2 processors together than people think. So Hussein, consider yourself debunked.
He's dead, Steve.
What? Oh man, I thought those grainy YouTube videos were just fakes. Number 3. Nude Raider. Look, we all want to see Lara Croft running around adventuring in the nude.
Ooh, yes. But contrary to popular myth, there was never any official nude patch for Tomb Raider. Just some scumbags, me, who made a patch themselves.
And then you can be all, I've seen it all.
I've seen everything.
Allegedly, Eidos sued the shit out of the folks that was nuding up Laura and awarded the domain nuderaider.com in court.
That site is just the portal for porno now, people, so don't bother going there. Unless you want porno.
Well, yeah.
and I did a lot of it.
Number 2. E.T. Go Home! So the Atari 2600 port of E.T. was such a colossal disaster it nearly sank the video game industry.
Yeah, expectations for the game were so high due to the massive success of the movie that when the game came out and it was all shitty, no one was prepared for the idea that it wouldn't sell.
Yeah, so what happened to all those copies of E.T. that went unsold?
They didn't get buried in a massive landfill in New Mexico, as was rumored for years.
Now, while it may be true that Atari dumped a lot of their crap in New Mexico for a tax write-off, there's little evidence to suggest that it was comprised of copies of unsold E.T. games.
So what happened to those unsold E.T. games, you ask? Chances are they were ground up and snorted by 80s Billy Joel.
Number 1! Polybius! According to urban legend, Polybius was an arcade game that was released to the public in 1981.
The game was so intense it led to epileptic seizures, hallucinations, and insanity before it was ultimately pulled from arcades after a month.
Yeah, reports of mysterious men in black strolling by arcades and collecting the names of Polybius high scorers fueled the myth that it was a government conspiracy.
But where there was smoke, there was no fire. Even though there are plenty of fake ROMs out there, Polybius has been debunked.
And if you want to debunk the myth of Steve and Larson, like us on the Facebooks at facebook.com/Steve and Larson, or on the Twitters at twitter.com/Steve and Larson.
Or watch our mythical old episodes and maybe even sub to our show. It might just drive you crazy and result in some men in black coming to your house to, I don't know, eat your leftover ribs.
Ribs sounds good right now, and that is science fact.
No myth about ribs. They are amazing.
There's no urban legend that says myths taste like garbage.
Did you say myths?
Myths.
5, 6. Why would you ever park here?